Hello, Matthew Hawkins back again with another video. It is once again that time of the year. Yes, it is WrestleMania weekend, the granddaddy of them all, the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it. It is WrestleMania weekend, and it's a show that was very controversial at first when it was initially supposed to be in New Orleans last weekend. But somehow the higher-ups at TKO decided, well, actually, we quite liked it in Vegas last year, so I think we'll have it again in Vegas this year. And, well, it's on my birthday as well. Night one's on my birthday, so I can't really complain about that. I'm not going to do Standard and Deliver, obviously, as that was last weekend in St. Louis. I'm not going to do any other indie shows. I'm just going to do WrestleMania itself. Starting off with Saturday, it's WrestleMania Day. Let's get on with the predictions, shall we? And it starts off with the six-man tag match of Logan Paul, Austin Theory and Aisha Speed facing off against the Usos LA Knight. Yeah, plain and simple, I'm going to go with Logan Paul, Austin Theory and Aisha Speed because Logan Paul and Aisha Speed are influences. Well, obviously Logan Paul wrestles and has wrestled with WWE for a number of years now, but I'm going to go with the team of Logan Paul, Austin Theory and Aisha Speed on this one. And then the next match on the featured first hour on ESPN2, Jacob Fatu faces off against Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match, and I am going to go with Drew McIntyre, I think, on this one. Roll on with the card. Going with the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match as Jackson Latch Legend defend their titles against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and then Bayley and Lara Valkyria, and then the Bella Twins. And, well, I kind of think it's going to be Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss on this one. I'm going to go with that. Moving on, the Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. AJ Lee, yes, she returned, didn't she, recently? The wife of CM Punk defends her title against Becky Lynch. I'd like to go with Becky Lynch, but I'm going to go with AJ Lee. Well, I'm going to be loosely confident with. I'm going to go with AJ Lee on this one. Moving on, there's a match between Seth Rollins and the career-ender Gunther. He ended Goldberg, John Cena, and even just recently AJ Styles. And, well, I'm going to go with Gunther on this one. It's a toss-up. I'm going to go with Gunther. Moving on to the Women's World Championship match as Stephanie Vaquer defends her title against Liv Morgan. Toss-up, I'll go with Stephanie Vaquer on this one. And that leaves one more match on night one, Saturday of WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes defends the undisputed WWE Championship against Randy Orton with Pat McAfee in his corner. I'd like for Cody to retain, but I have a feeling Pat McAfee is going to be the key player on this one. I'm going to go with Randy Orton. Right, from WrestleMania Saturday to WrestleMania Sunday, I don't need to say any more. Let's get on with them predictions then, shall we? Right, so we start with a singles match. Femi faces off against Brock Lesnar. This is going to be Meat Madness for sure. And I'm going to go with Lesnar, I think. I'm going to loosely confident. I'm going to go with Lesnar on this one. Moving on to the six-pack ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Penta defends against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev and Rey Mysterio. And I think I'm going to go with Penta to retain, I think, on this one. Loosely confident. If it's not going to be Penta, I think maybe it's going to be JD McDonough. But I'm going to go with Penta on this. Moving on to a singles match for the WWE Women's Championship as Jade Cargill defends her title against Rhea Bloody Ripley. And, well, Jade Cargill's a beast, but I'm going to go with Rhea Bloody Ripley on this one. Rhea Ripley. Moving on to a singles match for the United States Championship as Sami Zayn defends his title against Trick Williams with Little Yachty in his corner. WrestleMania is the height of celebrity involvement. Even though we're getting a little bit more celebrity involvement, not just with WrestleMania, but throughout the year in the WWE. I'm going to go with Trick Williams on this one because of that fact. Moving on, the Demon Finn Balor faces off against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go with the Demon on this one. I'm going to go with Balor. I believe that leaves one more match, and this is a singles match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk defends against Roman Reigns, and I think I want to go with Punk. The only reason I would think he wouldn't win is if supposedly his promo the other week about the ticket sales, whether it was unscripted or not, I'm not sure. But if it was unscripted, if Roman wins, I'm pretty certain it would be TKO bosses punishing Punk for opening his mouth about them ticket prices. But I'm going to go with Punk so he can get his WrestleMania moments. Right, those are my predictions for WrestleMania 42. What do you think of my predictions? Let me know yours down in that comment section below. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to click it a thumbs up. If you like what you see here, you want some more, click that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you know whenever the hell I post next. Be sure to tell your friends how much of a great YouTuber I am, and to follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Hawkins_MattUS, and Instagram at BigMahawk18. But as always though, remember, you need some cheer, have no fear, Big Mahawk is here!